unmute. All right, did I find it? Yay! Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Ah! All right, everybody. My sincerest apologies. Oh, all right. Let's see who we have in the house. Oh my goodness. Oh. We got Midge, Margaret, Erin, and Carol. Okay. How come I can't see myself? Can you guys see me?
No, we can't see you. I can't.
Oh. Good Lord.
It looks like the Kula. Yeah, like as the Kula picture.
Look how bright it is at your house, Erin. How come you have so much sunlight?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Did
I'm
that
sorry
do
you can't see
it?
me,
You
but
really
I'm in my PJs still. Practicing in my
Oh,
PJs.
okay, there I am. Right on. As we all should be at 6:30 in the morning. All righty. Anybody have any requests for me? That's a no. All right. So why don't we start? Sorry, we're getting started 10 minutes late. Let's start on our backs. Woo. All right. I'm awake. I'm up. So if you want to play some music in the background, feel free. Let yourself get comfy. Oh. Close your eyes if you haven't already. Spread your legs out nice and wide today. Right? Flatten out the back of the sacrum. Try to get in touch with that whole lower back area here. I feel like that's a good place to focus on for ourselves here today. Let the leg, arms come out nice and wide. Almost like a starfish. Let yourself just let go here. And then start to turn on your breath. Right, so the practice of yoga is bringing consciousness into that which we usually do unconsciously. So start to bring some conscious energy into your being here. And the end of your next exhale, tell yourself, I let go. Let's just start there. And your next inhale, try to inhale for the count of 5, 4, 3. Really fill that whole chest up. And then exhale it and see if you can go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes, engage the belly at the end. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhaling. Fill it all the way up. And now empty it all out, a whole internal flush of exhaling out. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Hold it now. Let that air scrub in there. Let's get some of those overnight cobwebs out of there. And now open your mouth up nice and wide and stretch it out and let it go. Keep going. There's more in there, I know it. Beautiful. Let your next inhale Just hug that right knee in, but lift the left leg up, right? And kick out through that heel as though someone is pulling on that left leg. Pumping that right one in, and maybe you just move that left leg a little bit from side to side and just start to get a little movement in there. And then go ahead and switch those legs out. Hug the left knee in. Stretch the right one out, but keep it lifted up off of the mat as though someone's pulling that leg away. As you hug that left knee in just a little bit deeper. And then go ahead and hug that right leg back on in. And see if you can't grab both elbows, get nice and tiny. Maybe even pick the head up and bring it to the knees. Round out through that spine. Beautiful. Release those legs and bring them straight up into the air. As you bring the palms face down. Now you can do this with straight legs. If it's too much for you, bend your knees as we bring the legs over to the left-hand side. Oh, and if you go slow enough, you will get that little pop in through the lower back. And then go ahead and lift those legs up. You can bend them or keep them straight. It's more core if you keep them straight. And then dip them out, over to the right. I just got some wonderful adjustments through the lower spine. And then from here, keep those legs straight. And just about an inch above the floor, just bring it around to where they're right in front of you. You're back in your Savasana. And inhale those arms up like you're holding a great big beach ball so they're out nice and wide. Take that inhale, press down through your tailbone, and let the exhale slowly, with control. Don't rush it. Be honest. Lead with the heart and go ahead and bring it into a forward fold here. And if your neck and shoulders are what need a little bit more love this morning, forego the feet and just interlace the hands behind the back of the head. And just give it a little rock from side to side here if that feels good. Let the arms be heavy. You don't have to pull. Just let the density of your body just bring you forward. Take one more. Beautiful. Exhale it out. Inhale. Get long through the spine. Just crisscrossing the feet. We'll keep things light this morning. And just come into a standing position with those feet still crisscrossed. Inhale halfway once you get up there. And then exhale, fold it. Maybe you lift up the toes toward the end there. Inhale it halfway. Whatever foot's in the back, bring it around to the front. The pinkies, toes still touch. Keep them lifted and fold it forward. Inhale halfway, unwinding the feet. The big toes come together. The right hand comes under your nose. The right knee can bend as much as you need to as the left air comes on up into the air, or maybe you wrap it around and grab a hold of something on that right side, opening up the shoulder. Take one more. Don't waste that exhale. Spiral through those obliques and twist. And go ahead and switch it out. Inhale. Place the hand, bend the knee. The exhale, you start to work that twist. Look up at the sky. Core is engaged, twisting that right oblique back behind you. One more breath. Exhale, press down through the hand and spin. And go ahead and release it. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold it forward. As your next inhale unfurls the spine, nice and slow. Roll it up, arms heavy. Keep that inhale going. Bring the arms up over the head. Take a little back bend. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale it halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down and just step it back and find your high plank. Now tuck those elbows in, right? You want them to rub against the side of the rib cage as you lower down. Inhale, take your up dog or your cobra. Exhale, drop to the knees. Plant the hands. And just reach that tailbone back for that child's pose. Take a breath as you wiggle the fingers a little more forward. Come up onto the fingertips. Exhale, reach that tailbone back. And then just go ahead and slide that right hand over to the left. Glom it on. And then just energetically pull back from behind that right armpit there. And even through the rib cage, get that little curl going on the side of the body. And switch it out. Left hand comes over to the right. I even come up onto my knees so I can really get it over there. Glom those fingers on. And I'm energetically pulling back from behind that left armpit. One more. Exhale. Oh, lean to the left, but keep reaching to the right. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. Come on into your tabletop. And inhale into that cow. Exhale, round it out. Tuck the chin in. Look through the legs. Inhale it to neutral and bring the right arm forward and the left leg back. That's your inhale. The exhale brings the elbow and the knee together. The inhale brings you long once again. And the exhale, ground down and bring it out for your awkward airplane. Lift it a little higher. And then set it down. Inhale, come up onto that right knee. Reach that right arm up. And let the exhale take that side body stretch. And you take a couple of breaths there. I want to invite you to inhale and come out again. And then exhale, take it back on an angle. Very important. Press down with the right knee. Press that right hip forward. Lift up out of the core and curl it back. Beautiful. Inhale. Left hand comes down, right arm comes forward, left leg comes back. And then the exhale, reach back and find the top of that left foot. Inhale, grounding down, right? Find the knee, find the top of that right foot. Kick into that hand. Open the shoulder and the hip. One more. Beautiful. Go ahead and release it. Get long and drop it down. Inhale into that cow once again. Exhale, round it out for your angry cat. Inhale, back to neutral as the right leg comes back and the left arm comes forward. The exhale brings the elbow and the knee together once again. Inhale, bring it long. Exhale, ground it down and bring it out for your awkward airplane. Oh, can you lift that leg a little bit higher? And then bring it forward. before you set it down. The inhale brings you up, and the exhale brings you over for that side stretch. I really love all of the angles on this. So a breath or two here, and then come out and take, it's kind of an angle, a side, a bit of an angle here. Feel it out where you feel it. Exhale, bring it down. The right hand comes down, the right leg comes back, the left arm comes forward. And then that left hand reaches behind and finds the top of the right foot. Get grounded, stabilize, engage the core, press the floor away, and kick. And go ahead and release that. Drop it down. One more time. Inhale into that cow. Exhale, round it out. And maybe just a few little hip circles, one way and then the other. And find your down dog and give it a pedal. All right, we're going to pump out a couple of quick flows here, and then we'll get to a little bit of stretching. So let's get the heartbeat up a little bit here. So go ahead and inhale that right leg up. Yawn it open, circle it around. See what you got going on in there this morning. Don't forget to try and go that other way as well. All right, take one more, but open up through that belly and reach back, poke your virtual yoga neighbor, and then exhale, square it off, and curl that knee in and tap the nose. Beautiful, inhale it up. Exhale, take it over to the left side this time. Gonna get you into your core quickly today. Drop it down to the left wrist. Bring it over to the right wrist, bring it up to the elbow, and with control, find your dragon. Yes, firing up that core, getting a little bit of heat pumping. And now get into those hip flexors. Get into your IT band, your quads. And don't forget, give a little pump into the inner right thigh, just pressing in through that adductor and flushing that lymph system out. I'll give you like good 4 more breaths here. Take 2 more. And even a little rock from side to side, that feels good. Take 1 more. Exhale it out. Inhale, come up onto the hands as you heel toe that foot on in. And lean it back, get into the hamstring now. Take your half monkey. Let the head drop down. Press the heel down and draw that outer right hip back. Take 1 more. Exhale. Inhale, leaning it forward. You can grab a hold of that ankle, or you can flank the foot as you come on up into your standing needle. Maybe you just need assistance of the hands to begin with. I felt like I did too. And then go ahead, see if you can grab a hold of that leg somewhere. Take 1 more. Reach that left leg up a little higher. And then the left foot comes down behind that right one, taking your pyramid. Enjoy that lower back stretch. Drop the head. Oh, exhale it out. Sigh it out if you got a sigh in there. Inhale, halfway, both feet come together. Exhale, take that fold forward. Inhale it up with a nice flat spine. Take it up and take it back. Exhale brings you right back down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant those hands and take it back into your high plank. Take it to low. Inhale, your up dog. Let's get a little deeper now. Exhale, left hip takes a dip and take a look to the right. Drop that left hip down, but keep curling back. And then take it back to center. Get back in touch with your core. And let the right hip dip take a look to the left. Beautiful. Take it back to center. Look up, reach up through the chin. Exhale, roll over the toes. Find your down dog and pedal it out. Oh, getting more and more open. Beautiful. Inhale that left leg up and yawn it open. Circle it around. See what you got going on there. Do you? Beautiful. And then take that breath or two where you're reaching back and poking your virtual neighbor on the other side. Nice. And then exhale, square it off. Curl it in. The knee taps the nose. Beautiful. Big inhale up. Reach up. Exhale, taking it to the cross side first. Take it to the right elbow. Drop it down. Bring it over. Up to the left elbow. And with control, finding your dragon on the other side. Woo. Let's see what you got going on in there. It never ceases to amaze me sometimes, especially when I'm feeling rather like stuck in certain areas, how the breath really does push the energy through. All right, trust in that. Take a couple of more. And if you do find something extra little sticky in there, layer on, I let go, I release, I surrender. What works for you? Take one more. Ooh, I have such a love-hate with hip openers. I'm not happy about it at the time, but boy, does it feel better when you're done. Come up onto the hands, heel toe that foot on in. And lean it back. Take that half monkey. Get that other hamstring set. And let your head go. Take the tension out of the neck. Let it rest on the leg. Take one more. Exhale it out. Inhale, coming forward. Set yourself up for success. So maybe you bring that right leg a little further forward as you float and lift into that standing needle on the other side. Go ahead, grab a hold of that leg. Your hands are right there if you need to just touch a finger down. One more. Beautiful. The right leg comes down behind the left one. Enjoy that pyramid on this side. Exhale. Inhale, halfway, both feet come back together again. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, takes it up and takes it back. Take that back bend. Exhale, sit it down and let's find our chair. I don't think I did a single chair all week while I've been teaching. I'm like, how could I forget chair? So lucky you guys. We have chair today. Okay. So can you find the hollowing out, right, through the core? You want to make yourself look like a chair. Much easier said than done. The harder part is trying to tilt or lean that upper body back without falling back. How do we do that? You gotta squeeze the inner thighs together. And then just go ahead and bring the arms forward. So we are a little more contracted through the belly. Take one more. Arms are reaching forward. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back, high plank to low. Inhale, your up dog. If you want some more arms, take it back to low before high down dog and give it a little pat. All right, let's bang out a quick little flow here. Get you all a little bit sweaty and then we'll stretch it out. Inhale that right leg up. Exhale, curl it into the nose and round it out. Inhale it up. Exhale, find the right elbow. Take it over to the left one. Then bring it into the middle. You got this. Work the core. And then set the foot down and find your crescent lunge. And because your arms might be just a little bit tired from that, let's interlace the hands behind the back. And let's get the stretch through the arms. So you reach those knuckles down. See how deeply you can bend into that front leg. And reaching the knuckles down helps you bring the upper body back a little bit more. Lift the heart. Maybe even take a little bit of a back bend. One more. Beautiful. Release those arms. Let them float up. And then bring them right back through your heart center. And take your twist. The left elbow finds the right knee. I felt like I needed to drop to my knee today to get that. Because I'd rather work the stretch. And then I can flip back over the toes and start to get a little bit more yang working. Take one more. Beautiful. Go ahead and put the left hand down on the inside. It gives you that extra leg to work with. You can reach up with that right hand or bring it forward. Lift the hips up a little higher. Beautiful. Now ground down with that left hand and flip it into your side plank. Reach it forward. Get that side body stretch. One more. Right hand comes down, high, high, low. Inhale your up dog. Take it back to low again if you want to, and then high, down dog. Give it a little pedal. Inhale the left leg up. The exhale has you curling it into the nose, round it up. Inhale it up. Exhale finds that left elbow. Bring it over to the right. This is all core, guys, and arms. And now bring it into the middle. Drop your butt down, but lift the knee up. That's the sticky wicket. And then go ahead and set that foot down. And let that inhale rise you up. And once again, interlace those hands behind the back. Stretch those arms out again. Keep your heart lifted. Ground down through those feet. Bend a little deeper. And then go ahead and release the arms. And they just kind of get light and they float up. As you bring them back through that heart center and take your twist to the other side. Right elbow meets the left knee. Pump it through. Take one more. Oh, the pose begins when you want to get out. And then go ahead and put that hand down on the inside. Reach up. And go ahead and flip it into your side plank from there. Right? Legs are engaged. So imagine if someone was about to like sit on you sideways, you would have to engage every single muscle in the body to keep yourself up. Nice. Left hand comes down high to low. Inhale, your up dog. Exhale, your down dog, and give it a little pedal. Let's plug the hands in here. Let's work a few things we haven't maybe worked in a while. So plug the hands in and walk the feet to meet them. Inhale halfway. Once you get up there, exhale, fold, planting those hands again. Lift up the left foot and tap the left wrist. The right foot taps the right wrist. Left, right. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2. This is deep core. 2, 1 more each side. Tap. Oh, inhale halfway. Put the space back in the belly. Exhale and fold. Inhale it all the way up. Take that back bend. Stretch the belly back out. Exhale takes you right back forward. One more time. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step or hop it back. If you want to work your hops, go for it. High, low. Inhale your up dog. Exhale your down dog. Give it a little pedal. All right, one more quick little flow on each side, and I'll get you on the floor. Inhale that right leg up. Exhale, curl it into your nose, right? I'm going to engage, I'm going to put core into every move. Inhale it up. Exhale, find that right elbow. Bring it over to the left again. And then into the middle, you got this. And then setting the foot down again for your warrior one. But once again, to give our arms a little reprieve, interlacing them behind the back. Opportunity to take that back bend once again. Lift up, but reach the knuckles down. And what feels really good after that is taking a humble warrior. So let the head drop down. Once it gets below the heart, it gets easier to breathe. Take one more. Exhale. Beautiful. Let the inhale bring you up. Release the hands, let them float up. And then open it up for your warrior two. Wonderful hip opening after all that. Nice and warm here. Maybe even put your hands right on those bands that go around the top of our thighs there. Just feel into that. Keep bending deeper. Feel free to go ahead and take a sun warrior. Right? Open up that right side of the body. Curl it over. And then press in through the ball mound of that foot and straighten the leg and reach. Keep reaching over with that right hand. And then inhale, straightening the arms and enjoying that triangle pose. You can wrap the arm. You can leave it up in the air. I like wrapping it because it squares my shoulders off. And I can open it up right through that crease where the shoulder meets the top of the pec. Beautiful. Unwrap that arm if you did. Bring it over the head. Shorten your stance. Revisit that pyramid from just a half an hour ago. How does that feel now? And then just bring it a little bit more forward and revolve your triangle out, right? Right heel draws back, left toes forward. Engage those inner thighs together. And then just shift it further forward just a little bit more and let that left leg float on up into the air. And maybe you let the left arm float as well. Maybe the right hand just sits right on top of your sacrum so you can kind of feel what that's doing. Pull your core in, right? Pull the belly in toward the spine. Take one more. And then open it up the other way into your half moon. So we went from square hips to opening them up like a book. One more. And then bend that right knee, reach back with the left leg and take it back into that warrior two. Swing it around for your warrior one. And bring it through your heart and take your little flow. Hands come down. You can use Trianga. It's a great way to strengthen your upper quads and your psoas just by learning how to hover that leg up in the air. Give it a little pedal. Beautiful. We'll hit the, time flies. We'll hit the other side and we'll hit the floor. Inhale that left leg up. So right. We're going to get back into the core now. Curl that knee in and tap the nose. Round it out. Really squeeze the core. Inhale it up. Exhale. Find that left elbow. Tap it. Bring it over to the right side. Tap it. Bring it into the middle. Drop your booty down, but lift the knee up. Nice, and then set that foot down and find your warrior one. Yep, get to interlace those hands once again. Just a great way, right? You fire the muscles up, get them warm, and then go for the yin and get the stretch. We'll yang up the legs here and we'll yin out the arms. One more. Take your back bend, open your heart. Exhale, bring it over the top for your humble warrior. And remember that right leg stays strong. Can you zip up that right inner thigh? Oh, one more. Inhale. Exhale first. And then nice and slow, release the arms, bring it on up for your warrior one. Just a momentary revisit as we open it up into your warrior two. Great posture just to take a moment and find it, right? Find those bands once again. Maybe even pull both muscles or legs just back behind you. Spiral them back toward the wall behind you. Try and stay bent in that knee now as we take that sun warrior. That's what fires it up a little bit more, changing that angle, reaching back. Keep reaching, bend a little more. And there you go. Go ahead and straighten the leg. Enjoy that space that got opened up. And then go ahead and take your triangle on the other side. Feel it out here. This is such a great pose for getting the sides of the body. Steer that upper body back behind you. And then unwrap that arm. If you wrapped it, bring it over. Make a nice big circle. Shorten your stance. Take your pyramid first. And then just shift it a little bit further forward and take your revolved triangle first. And then bring it a little further up as you let that right leg float on up into the air. Now scan what that leg is doing in the air. Can you tell if it's straight? Can you kick out through the heel a little more? Nice, Erin, beautiful. One more. Awesome. And then just go ahead and bend that leg and reach it back and come back into your warrior two. Swing it around for your one and rinse it away. Bring it through your heart. Take your flow, add Trianga, add some, maybe you add some push-ups with your Trianga. Down dog. Bending the knees, looking forward, and hopping it into your squat. We're going to be here for 5 breaths, so let's make them 5 very purposeful, cleansing and clearing breaths here. Mula Bandha up, tailbone down. 4. Unclench the jaw. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Exhale it out. Hands come down. Take just a moment here to play. If you want to come into your crow, get nice and tiny. How high up can you get the knees on those triceps? Right? Just lift one foot up at a time until they both touch. And if you want to play with me, you can kick it back into your plank and take a little flow there. I happen to like just hanging out in a little bit of a modified up dog there and just stretching back out through the top of my thighs. Taking your little flow from there, meeting in a down dog as you bend the knees once again, but this time we're gonna hop it all the way through and find our butts. Ooh. Well, that went by pretty quickly. All right, let's get a little bit more core and we'll fire it up, get a little bit of heat going. And feel free to call out any yin that you want to do. All right, so find your tailbone here. And if you feel like it brought you really far back or you lost the straightness in your spine, actually would like if everybody just did this. Bring your hands to your lower back. It forces you to keep the heart center lifted. We don't need to do a lot of these, so don't take yourself out before we've even started. So the inhale brings you down, keep the heart lifted. And the exhale, lead with the heart as you bring the knees back in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my God, 1 more. You do not have to do a lot of these because you're working it properly. And then go ahead and lower it down. And we're going to just do 1 back bend here. So you got this. Inhale, bend the knees. So bridge your wheel. I did 5 wheels yesterday. Let's see if I'm brave enough to go for 1 today. Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to see how it feels. Exhale. Press on up, right? My mind totally wanted me not to. Oh, but I wouldn't let it win. Just feel it out. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Lower it on down. Good job. Bring the leg straight up into the air. Whew. And go ahead and bring the right leg over the left one. And then let the lower legs drop so that you can grab the feet on the sides. So the left hand will grab the right foot The right hand grabs the left foot. Now bring the feet back up to where they're the same height as the knees. And then pull the feet out to the side. And then pull them straight down toward the floor. Oh, this is a much deeper expression than a regular pigeon would be. So just breathe through it. Take 3 more. Nice. And 1 more. Pull down on those feet toward the end. Get a little bit of the extra burn out of there. Beautiful. And release it. I just like to bring my legs up in the air and just do a little air bicycling with them and just shake them out. And then switch it over. The right hand, so the other knee will be on top, right? Grab those feet, pull them out toward the side walls, and then pull them straight down. It's such a game changer when you set it up properly. If it's torquing your knees, obviously come out just a little bit. And breathe. Maybe each exhale you take, you just add a little more pressure on those feet, pulling down. I release. I let go. I surrender. Take 2 more. And 1. Exhale. And release. Legs come up. Now, if you want to lift your booty up and bring your hands under them, just so you can have a little more control, I'm going to slowly lower those legs down. Keep the tailbone pressing down. The belly button engaged. Make this a nice slow descent. Just feel that out. You can release the hands. And once again, we'll bring them up for that nice big beach ball. Take that inhale. Exhale, lead with the heart. Was it a little bit easier this time? And take it once again into that forward fold. How does it feel now, an hour or so later? You feel a little longer, a little looser. Take 1 more. Exhale it out. And go ahead and release. Now, yogi choice here. I had 2 different things in mind, but once I got up here. So if you want to take a spinal twist seated, you can bring that right leg over the left leg. But if you want to work a little bit more core with me and slowly lower it down, the Pilates roll down, you can do your right leg over from a laying down position, your spinal twist. And you can feel free to eagle those legs. And I even will take my opposite hand, like the left hand, and just pull it in behind the back of the knee and just add a little pressure down toward the floor and away. But I'm still reaching to the side with the right hand. Take 1 more. And imagine how that spine spirals. And go ahead and switch it out. Whichever one you're doing, seated or on the floor, spinal twist with the left leg coming over. Oh, definitely feel a lot more congestion on my left side today. So that's common. So you hold intention in one side a little bit more than the other. So give that side a little bit more love if that's what it needs, right? In all honesty, we're the only ones who can truly, truly take care of ourselves, right? We can't really give that job to anybody else. We're living in our bodies. We have to do it. Take 2 more breaths. And 1 more. If you're on your back, feel free to stay there. Let's just take a quick little 2 or 3 minute little savasana here with one another. I know I got started late and I'm sorry, but stay with me. Get yourself comfy. Oh, hi there, little one. Oh, that was cute, Erin. Giving you a kiss goodbye. That was super sweet. So yeah, let yourself get comfy here. And it's true, this might be the last peace and quiet that you have for the rest of the day. So take it in. All right, guys. Obviously, you're welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Give you another little tour of the sunflower jungle that I have going on here. Oh, hi there, little one. Who's that? Amy's children. See the sunflowers?
Hi.
I even have a tomato on my plant. You want to see my tomato plant? Hold on. Let's see if we can get this turned around here. Look at that. Can you see it?
Ooh, it's a nice big
My
one.
tomato. Pretty big. Let's see
That's
if
a
I can get
tiny tomato plant.
Yeah, our tomatoes are tiny.
it.
Mhm.
The big one.
And I even have tomatoes that seem to be black, and I don't quite know why.
Oh,
And we have fallow that has flowers on it.
yeah, we have yellow tomatoes.
Spaghetti squash.
Doesn't look good.
What are your kids' names?
This is Norma and Helen.
Hi.
You say hi?
You helping mommy with the garden?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Thank you,
Get
Gail.
outside. I'm gonna go for a little boat ride today.
Nice.
Thanks,
Enjoy.
Margaret.
Thank you, Gail.
Get outside.
Go to a friend's house.
Thank you for your patience so much. I'm sorry it's been so confusing. I'm lucky I know my own name.
Thanks, Gail. It was wonderful.
Okay, thank you. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next week. Thanks, Carol.
Namaste.
Namaste.